pulling a messick and ordering food. Here we go.
That's alright.
Alright, gonna be following Ballin4Life here. Everybody give him your energy because he is up against the undefeated exclamation point.
Today in this
yeah.
corner. Yeah.
But a direct rocket out of nowhere. Okay, that's not a bad way to start things off. He's got all the weapons he needs. He's got a little bit of armor, plenty of mega. And he's got maybe even the drop on VEDMEDIK. Maybe.
Could be.
Nobody surprises VEDMEDIK but VEDMEDIK.
Yep. I think this is an interesting matchup, though. Dropping onto the shot, VEDMEDIK looking good here and Ballin. Well, he's gonna have to take his licks and walk away. I was gonna say, I like how explosive Ballin4Life can be. I feel like, as I was talking about, Davis might be able to upset VEDMEDIK. I think Ballin has a similar quality with his aggression. He might be able to get on a roll here. But VEDMEDIK, so solid, you can see. He wasn't even surprised by a very, very shocking, to me, drop from Ballin.
Yeah. Oof. All the damage has been his so far, like taking 265 to 198 damage. Okay. Most of the damage has been Ballin's. He's like, I know where you are, you don't know where I am. I'm not doing anything with that information, but I have the information. It's also hurting himself a little bit. Does that count as damage on the scoreboard for him? No, not quite.
VEDMEDIK looking very healthy and very armored. Ballin4Life will have the slow weeble. Watch out for that in the next engagement. As they will find each other here up top. Slow weeble out. 50 there for Ballin as well. It's a lot of advantages for him over VEDMEDIK, but VEDMEDIK aimed that little bit better. And will be getting himself on the red. And now for the next fight. Shaft on Shaft, but it runs out for Ballin. Rockets now up close. Hits well, but still just hanging on to dear life. 50 is there for him once again. VEDMEDIK is going to be coming onto this red with a bit of a job to do, but Ballin can't hit the shots. And VEDMEDIK, I feel, through so many moments, has somehow come out on top when he shouldn't have.
I think VEDMEDIK's entire deal there was, I'll be right there. I'm going to be 200 in a couple minutes, and then I'll come shoot you, okay? And it was just bullying that entire fight.
Yeah.
So now that Ved's on the board.
So he played against 250s and slow weeble and mega, and he still came out on top.
Well, now he's out of rails, which is the best chance that Ballin4Life had as he hits the dirt.
Is VEDMEDIK cheating? This is ridiculous.
Maybe genetically. But VEDMEDIK, he's just patient on this mega. And Ballin is just looking and yearning, but not otherwise able to do much about it. Yeah, all those rockets are doing are giving VEDMEDIK triangulation information on where to throw his rail.
Yeah. And he is the human aimbot, so it's been third.
It's more machine.
Well, barely human at this rate. Yeah.
Oh.
We have the technology.
But Ballin4Life doesn't have the chance. 3 up on nil and relatively little damage. Again, take a look here. 1264 to 800. And these are good rockets. I like that. But unfortunately, a mega is up. And I think red is about to be as well. And in fact, Ballin gets a spawn on the red down below. But that's plenty of time for VEDMEDIK to come back over the top. Oh my god. And be a problem.
Every fight's a good fight when you aim like this. It doesn't matter what the stacks are, honestly. His shaft's so ridiculous.
Yeah, and against aim like this, Ballin just has to get that much smarter. Hopefully he can turn into Ballin forehead. Or just eat a lot of shaft. That's fine too. That GG spray has been there like all day.
Oh yeah.
That's what we need. We need world persistent sprays that last forever. Don't do it. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay. Did he duck off of it?
Sorry.
Yeah, from the pincher? Yeah.
I think he left.
What, the surfer?
He's just gone. I mean, I would. Jesus Christ. VEDMEDIK is an animal.
But and yeah, Ballin just isn't showing up for that red at all. He's got plenty of blues. So, you know, he oh, what? What? Pulled that rail out of nowhere.
Ready for it.
Yeah. Nobody would have been ready for that. VEDMEDIK just dished out 80 damage. Yeah, I guess so. Being cautious about most sounds he's making. Oh, come on.
Shaft? Oh, he doesn't need the slow weeble, surely. That's imbalanced.
I like that he was already firing by the time he threw. So good pacing on that throw.
Now, a lot of armor, not a whole lot of HP. VEDMEDIK could be dropped here. 50 is going to be huge for him, obviously.
Yeah. It's another mega. But on the same token, that means that Ballin has had the stack advantage and hasn't found VEDMEDIK yet. And now with these rails, he's going to be whittled down before he can even bring the fight back to him. They're going to trade shots there at least. But he's still going to give Ved that red armor. Does Ballin4Life have a better place to be right now? Well, maybe Mega, but Mega's always going to be a fight. 42 damage so far. That last one goes a little bit wide, so Ballin got out lucky on that one. The next red could be a real fight. But Ballin needs to set up for it. He's nowhere near it. Yeah. There it is.
And the entry damage is just gonna, even if it's sort of okay to go in there, I mean, the stacks weren't that different, it just puts you off, doesn't it? That pincer, and you can see how VEDMEDIK's just using this high ground. He rarely moves off it. And just controlling the map with his aim more than anything else. What in the world is that shaft? Yeah,
it's painful to the point where Ballin doesn't even want to show up to it anymore. He's like, all right, I'm done. I'm taking my licks, I'm taking my damage. I really want to get out of here. And he just barely does so, but can he escape the rail? Yeah, VEDMEDIK's not even looking for that angle anymore. He's expecting Ballin to chill out in the hallway just long enough for VEDMEDIK to do an entire lap around him.
Jesus.
By the way, good morning, Australia. Yeah. All right, so Ved
I'm in awe right now.
Ends up taking damage. And I think Ballin is just learning right now. Unfortunately,
I mean, this is one of the most horrible things in arena FPS. Is just like all of your decisions are now worse because you're playing against someone who has a mechanical gift.
Yeah.
And adapting to that on the fly is so hard.
To the Juilliard School of Shooting, guys. Because it is a dance, isn't it? VEDMEDIK so deterministic with all of his movements, bouncing Ballin4Life off the Mega and taking that frag right on back. Going to be light on armor, but this little line is going to take him directly from corner blue to red. He's got Ballin4Life standing in his way. Is that where Ballin4Life wants to be? That was intentional, surely. Had to be.
Does he want to be anywhere right now? I mean,
yeah.
Does he want to be in with the shaft? VEDMEDIK. Jesus.
Yeah. VEDMEDIK. So far, undefeated. Ballin4Life has two more.
Looking like the second coming of Christ.
Only with more shooting involved.
Only a bit.
Ballin4Life has two more opportunities to take a map off of VEDMEDIK. I hope he sees it the same way.
Let's see. Bioplant, slightly different, still very shooty. Ballin has shown us great mechanical skill in this tournament. We'll see.
I mean, the benefit here, and really this is why you should like this map more. If you want to talk about multi-life economy, this is the map where it exists more than anywhere else. There's relatively little...
I do.
Yeah. This is the map where it's hardest to, you know, take 200 damage and then recover it after making a frag. You got the 50, it's kind of in a rest spot. Though honestly, though, I would move the 50 like out into the middle of the room, make it more railable. Say what you will about Sync but he knows how to place health vials.
It's true.
Make them hurt.
It's very true.
All right. Ballin4Life getting his chance to breathe. VEDMEDIK, I don't know if he breathes or just injects more oil into the gears. He is running this like clockwork. Here we go. Map 2 of the grand final. Gonna be Ballin4Life getting the rail spawn, which is okay. Doesn't give you a red. It might not even give you a mega if you're not careful. Trying to make it happen with the plasma gun, but it's not gonna happen.
I think he might have to change his name to Ballin4Life.
Oh.
Because VEDMEDIK with the shaft is gonna walk away from the red though. Alright. It's not a terrible start for Ball. Even if he is one frag down, he should be able to get up there and stack.
To be fair, he was only 2 plasma balls away from taking that frag.
Yeah, of course. Blaster in this game stings, let me tell you.
But with the travel time of rockets, yeah, it might have turned into a mutual anyway. That being said, VEDMEDIK is only 150 right now, playing the teleporter and getting played. As VEDMEDIK is just really hoping to get that blue armor, but he ends up taking a rail in the behind instead. Mega's not up just yet. VEDMEDIK's going to take the other blue. So Ballin4Life is now 200-200. It would be a disaster if Ballin4Life doesn't get a frag out of this.
It really would be, and I think it's going to happen.
Oh. He wants it. How bad does he want it? He's going to try to force him to go back towards blue armor, but no, VEDMEDIK is looking at the red instead. He's looking at the red with 98 health. Even with this pickup, it's not going to be great. Here comes the slow field.
Oh, that was a shockingly bad rocket.
And again, he moonwalks out of there with no armor, hardly any health. And now there's nothing left to... Oh, what a fantastic rail into Ballin. He really is going for the straight-up jump now, trying to make it happen. All this LG coming out of VEDMEDIK, 4 HP, and Ballin4Life finally gets the frag, but he's now out of armor. And he's got to cycle back towards... Oh, what's coming up first, red or mega? It's got to be close to each other, right?
VEDMEDIK has the red. Mega will be coming up now, so... Yeah, about a 20-second split from
2
now
rockets,
as
3
well.
rockets.
Oh, Ballin!
There it is.
Yes, bud.
Just more fights on that teleporter. Get 1 rocket, it's free. You're done. Bada bing, bada boom.
Nicely done.
Make an omelet that way. You're good to go.
Shahar, if VEDMEDIK bleeds, he can be killed.
Well, Ballin cries. That's the fluid we're more interested in right now. Alright, but Ballin's managed
to get one in there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Can't have them all be artificial.
You've got the button, and you still have to say it.
It just feels good, you know? Alright, good anticipation out of the teleporter. Ballin4Life needs to leave. Gets that red. Can still hear VEDMEDIK up top. He decides to go for the jump pad anyway. Yeah, I would be looking both ways if I were Ballin here. Good rail. Mega's not up just yet, so VEDMEDIK didn't really have a whole lot to gain from crossing Mega. Crossed Mega and might be crossing Ballin4Life. He walks in and he just takes the Mega anyway. Jeez.
VEDMEDIK don't give a shit.
No.
He's a honey badger.
I was about to say he grew up with a gang of street monkeys. Stealing COVID samples. Well. Yeah. It's a real thing, by the way. Roaming bands of monkeys just robbing stores. It's great. Oh!
Oh! Ballin makes it work, though. 3-2 retains that lead as he comes down onto the shaft. No! Not versus this man. You can fall on some shafts, but not VEDMEDIK's.
You might feel it all the way down. But yeah, 3-3. Not what Ballin4Life wanted.
Oh.
Oh. Every single one of these like little hallway plays is just nerve-wracking. Because one rail will set the tone for the next item. But it's been a quiet 20 seconds, which makes me nervous. Yeah, you could hear Ballin4Life up above on the teleporter. Good jump coming out of VEDMEDIK. Good slow field that keeps Ballin in the fight. But now VEDMEDIK's trying to back out. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. That rocket doesn't do any damage, but now Ballin is in the pit. And he might not get out of here. There it is. 27 health for VEDMEDIK, but he takes the lead once again.
Certainly does. VEDMEDIK gets caught off by the fresh spawning Ballin. He's now looking to secure another blue for himself, but the rockets from up top are gonna make him think twice, and it's a sticky situation for Ballin. It's going to make his way over to this red, but VEDMEDIK's coming in. One rocket does okay. The second's quite off the mark. He's going to come out swinging with the shaft. Shaft versus shaft. Then he comes out on top. All he needed was like 150 extra stack, and he's done it.
Now he just needs to do what Jules has done and just wait for 5 minutes. Oh, wait, no, he beat Jules because Jules did that, so don't do that. Also, don't eat a rail while standing with your thumb up your nose. Oh, geez, Ballin. Where do you go? Mega, maybe? Sure, but then you have 128 health. Fantastic. There goes that Mega. There goes Ballin.
VEDMEDIK. Dangerous, dangerous boy. We go over to the red. Ballin wants nothing to do with it. He's currently at pincer. And just with a top blue. Now a pincer at range, looking to shoot his way into a chance, but at such a stack disadvantage, he needs a miracle right now. He does okay for himself, honestly, but this is real nail-biting stuff for him.
I like that rail, but there was some disrespect from VEDMEDIK. It's like, all right, I've damaged you. I'm just going to walk away from you now. I just don't even care what you do. I'm just going to go get this Mega, and then I'm going to frag you 15 seconds later. I don't care. It was a bug. VEDMEDIK.
Jahar has lost his mind.
Only as much as strengths, it's fine. But one frag up, but it has just been brutalizing every single one of these fights. And VEDMEDIK just tracking all the jumps. Yeah, but Ballin has no armor. Like, get some armor, please. There we go. Got the red. He's not going to take the jump pad, surely. Oh, he was thinking about it.
VEDMEDIK coming in. Face to face they go and disengage just as quickly. Ballin left worse for wear, though, as VEDMEDIK 136 and 87. Yeah, that's a good, healthy stack lead he's got as he swings into the red armor. Drops on the shaft of Ballin, though, and VEDMEDIK's the one that takes a spill.
That was fantastic shaft coming out of Ballin. He really needs to trust the shaft more. It will save him. Right now, he doesn't have any health. Red armor's not up. He's got nowhere to go. If he makes a single sound, VEDMEDIK is going to end him. Made a sound. He's heading back over towards blue. He could get railed on this pickup. Nope, just barely missing it out. And VEDMEDIK goes for the jump pad. Okay, what is he expecting to get out from that? Well, I guess he's just going to plus forward it until he gets the frag. There it is. One frag in the lead. And no matter what happens in this map, it's going to be stressful either way. Yeah.
Yeah, he's done a cracking job to bring it this close. VEDMEDIK hasn't had the free run of things that he had on Frontier. Has been reined in just a little bit, but still he has that lead crucially. These pincer shots are going the way of Ballin for now.
All right. He takes that damage like a champ, and he goes for the 25 anyway, but he's punished with another rail. That has to make it just not worth it at all. I like that VEDMEDIK is taking the lift jump the other way just to be aggressive. Looking for ways in. Found the angle. The slow field could save Ballin for the moment. But you can see that VEDMEDIK is not losing track of the blue armors either, just denying resources to Ballin. And indeed denying a right to life. There it is. 6-8. 2 minutes to go until Golden Frag territory. But it seems like every time VEDMEDIK wants to get into a fight, he finds it.
Certainly does. VEDMEDIK playing the middle atrium, the ball leaping in. Pincer out off the mark though, and now he'll make his way over to red, but VEDMEDIK's going to head him off there. Smoke Weeble out to try and deter, but it won't stop him. Rockets, LG, everything falling, struggling to stay alive, and he'll go down eventually. VEDMEDIK hungry off the spawn, looking for more. And not finding it. Ballin4Life strikes back.
All right, found him in the ball pit. Took him down. That gives him a little bit more time. Not much, but this Mega has to mean something. VEDMEDIK's gonna hear it. Head back over towards red. So Ballin with this blue armor actually has a bit of a stack advantage. Stop running into walls, though. Giving me a heart attack every time you do. You run into walls, you don't get the things that you want. Both gonna whiff. He's expecting him to show up for this next red. VEDMEDIK already has a bit of armor. He's not playing for the stack now, he's playing for the fight. Just like that. Ballin wasn't even looking that way. He's doing some good damage on the defense. VEDMEDIK actually could die here.
Good. He can't cross. He can't cross unless he can.
Can't believe he managed to pick that up. Ballin did no damage when he needed to, but he pulls it out of nowhere. Gives himself another 30 seconds and might find VEDMEDIK on the spawn. There it is, 80 damage. Crossing back over towards the blue, and he's going to catch him once again. And he can't go up that jump pad. He's going to look at the jump pad, though. Why is he even here? That's going to be VEDMEDIK going down, and that ties it up 9-9. Could Ballin actually take a map off of VEDMEDIK? He's got to stop just for a little bit to get some health. Mega's going to be the thing to play for. He's railable. Fortunately, VEDMEDIK doesn't have a rail, but he's going to drop here. There's no health here.
Shooting at nothing.
There's no health.
Oh, you can see he's rattled. I'm rattled as well at 9-9. This is a hell of a game. Is he about to make VEDMEDIK drop the first map of this tournament? There's a real possibility at this point. Ballin4Life has a slow weevil up against a bigger stack for sure. If he hits a pinso, could well equalize him. He's looking for positioning on this red. Slow weevil's out. It's not going to do much. VEDMEDIK's even going to drop here with the rockets. No, he just jumps on the other side. I'm sorry. Ballin4Life now jumping forward into the shaft.
Get out!
VEDMEDIK
Get out!
Turning it around. Golden frag almost activated. One rocket will finish. It is activated now for VEDMEDIK, who's on that Mega, and now will surely be trying to sniff Ballin out for the map. Here it is. Easy as that.
A really rough spawn to respond to. So close. But he was really sticky on that fight in the Mega Room. Couldn't get out through the teleporter in time. It just wasn't the place to be. Yeah, he took that lift jump and thought he could... I don't know what he thought he was going to get out of it. We are going to Skybreak for match point. GMT, are you well? Are you all right?
I'm all right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a sweaty man right now.
We're not going to Skybreak for match point.
Whew.
We're going to Perilous.
Kind of perilous.
Alright, this could be it for VEDMEDIK. Let's see if we have a repeat of yesterday with Agent just, 3-0ing it. But VEDMEDIK has certainly earned his stripes here today. Let's see if they're looking for us to be ready.
Ballin4Life too.
Yeah, and he's the one, yeah. We'll give him a minute. Give him a little bit of a breather. And once again, if you want to watch either of these POVs while it's happening, or just, load up every stream on every screen you got, then you can watch things on juked.gg. But here we go with the potentially last map of the grand final. VEDMEDIK.
This could be it.
I like this yellow armor rail spawn. It doesn't give you, Mega and red immediately, but it does let you set up for the rail trap. But VEDMEDIK isn't grabbing anything else.
Oh. He's going neither major item. Ballin4Life's going to be on this red quicker, I think. Unless he doesn't want it either. No, it must have gone. I'm going mad, don't worry. Ballin4Life on the way A now. 150, 150. VEDMEDIK is behind as we fight for this next Mega. Dropping down.
Trying to rocket from that angle, yeah. So VEDMEDIK
so far, so good for Ballin. He's going to come through here. I think he can as well. The shaft out for VEDMEDIK. Dangerous, but Pincer will shut him up for now. And yeah, Ballin's played this start beautifully.
Yeah, I mean, So's VEDMEDIK. He's gotten into a few fights that just aren't good for him, but he's been able to disengage fairly gracefully, so... While Ballin4Life has the stack advantage at the moment, VEDMEDIK will be able to cycle some of the smaller items and the Mega, and be just fine, I think. Yeah, especially after a rail like that. So we're losing out a good chunk of the health. VEDMEDIK looking for some shards, another blue. I'm wondering if, yeah, Ballin4Life is really going to push the shard corner. Not just yet. Yeah, VEDMEDIK's looking for blue armors. It might just end up being that he gets a red out of it. Alright, fine. Whoa!
Jumping up! Ballin, what is this?
Oh.
It's madness in the grand finals.
That didn't need to happen. I get it. Try to be clever. Try to do something your opponent won't expect, but he already had rockets out. Ugh.
You madman, Ballin.
And
But I like it. I like the confidence.
With the height of that platform, you don't have any velocity by the time you come into his FOV. You are a stationary target.
And VEDMEDIK can hit moving targets pretty well. You don't want to see what he can do to stationary ones.
It's like Cirque du Soleil with fewer safety protocols. Alright, so Ballin. I like that he's keeping some high ground on this Mega, but he's not sticky on it. He's not committed to even throwing off one rail. He might be looking for some damage on the exit, but VEDMEDIK doesn't find him in any of the corridors. Oh, okay, he was looking at the back way. VEDMEDIK just sneaks in the front, runs out before Ballin4Life knows what even happened. Got the 200-200 is what happened.
Very healthy indeed. Insert range, gonna hit one. VEDMEDIK can now swing on to this red. Ballin decides not to show up for it, and I think with good reason. Ballin's gonna be on the Mega though, so it's a trade of the major items. VEDMEDIK looking for exit damage. Not gonna be given it just yet.
Yeah, VEDMEDIK is playing Perilous the way I think Perilous was made to be played. Just look and listen. Don't always need to be going hard, but Ballin4Life, he wants the frag right now. Don't drop your VEDMEDIK. What do you... okay, get a 25. That's cool. Are they going to meet back in Mega? Yep. But there's a rail from VEDMEDIK looking for one more shot to secure the second frag.
Yeah, Ballin's low. Is he going to have the grapes to drop on Mega? He will. VEDMEDIK lets him.
Yeah, he kind of gave him a bad choice. It's like, either I stick around and risk myself going for this Mega, but even if I do get the Mega, then I lose out on red, so it's not great. It's a lose-lose.
Coming in with the shaft around the corner, VEDMEDIK looking very good right now. And very healthy as well. Can deny this YA just with his positioning. Red is going to be up for Ballin, and VEDMEDIK seemingly happy to trade once again, but this time he takes the Mega.
VEDMEDIK just literally sitting on the
Thinking about going through the telly!
Hatching an egg. While simultaneously...
Now YA for Ballin.
Yeah.
Even stacks. Even stacks before this red.
But VEDMEDIK can leave this fight at will. There's not any real pressure coming his way.
He was the one given time to set up. Ballin the one chasing. Actually doesn't pick up the red yet. Wants to deny the blue. And again, this is confident play from Ballin. There's a risk there, but he trusts his own abilities. He trusts the fear that he's struck in the heart of VEDMEDIK. But this engagement very quickly has gone awry.
Now, the difference here is that while it looks like VEDMEDIK is being somewhat passive, and he's just eating a lot of shaft there for no reason. Ref rail. But he's doing a lot of damage to Ballin4Life even as the items are being picked up. Now, he is having to kind of run that back right now. Ballin4Life has a slight advantage. But look at all this LG. Ballin4Life survived that shot with 2 HP. 2 is what separated this from a tied game and a 2-0. And even now, he's having a little bit of trouble getting back up to 100-100. Diving down to the blue corner. I don't like it. Don't like this room. It's a bad room to be in.
Does seem a bit risky.
But VEDMEDIK's not there. In fact, he's on the red instead. Ballin4Life is going to get the armor pickup, but he's going to be weak. VEDMEDIK's going to hear the screams. He's going to go for the shot. 1 HP again. Ballin4Life. How does he keep getting away with it? And even that last rail barely clipping that teleporter. It's a miracle that he's alive.
Oh, dear Lord. He really is. It really is for this next red. We're going to have the fight. Ballin4Life pushing on him with the shaft rockets out from VEDMEDIK, though. And Ballin has to leave, backing onto this YA. Oh, the damage continues to rain on in from Ved, who's now going to go to the first level. Pincer doing so much work, the shaft as well. Ballin, does he get the mega? He can't. Has to get the damage instead, but VEDMEDIK's dealing it out just as well, if not better. There is the pincer, though, and he gives it to himself. Ballin makes it happen. Shot after shot on point.
That didn't need to go that way for VEDMEDIK. He had the right idea to shoot at that 25 that Ballin was going for, but he was doing it just in passing on his way through the teleporter. He could have been throwing rockets back up there from below without even being exposed, and Ballin would have had no recourse. But now he's bringing the rails right back to him. 5 HP rockets. A little bit of self-damage, self-love coming out of Ballin4Life. Don't hurt yourself, Ballin. That is indeed VEDMEDIK's job.
We don't want to be stealing jobs from anyone in this economy. Dear Lord.
Oh. If you or a loved one
So
are diagnosed with a severe case of one-more-shot-itis, stop. Get help. See a doctor.
This has been a PSA from Juked.gg/DBT.
Yes.
VEDMEDIK gonna be very quietly walking around that corner, but somehow Ballin knew.
And now Vez is looking for this last shot before disappearing through a teleporter. Knowing there's a 25 there. Oh! So much damage.
So strong.
While taking nearly none
Harry
himself.
Houdini.
Yeah.
Eat your heart out. How's he done that? And he just walked away after.
That's how. There you go. You answered your own question. That's how he did it. He walked away while hitting 100 damage rockets in full rails.
Oh, that is savage. And that gives him the red.
Yeah. Mega and a lot of armor is going to be in the hands of Ballin4Life still. He's not doing terribly, but it's going to come down to, all right, that first bit of shaft. Here's the switch over to rockets.
Your shaft is better than his VEDMEDIK, but no.
Oh,
your
no!
Stack is too small.
Nobody kills VEDMEDIK but VEDMEDIK.
Arrogance, Jahar. Arrogance.
Yeah, having a rocket launcher out while you're down in the puddle, he hit one direct, but that's the time to switch away from rocket for once. You know, that's where the shotgun's helpful. That's where LG's helpful. But now Ballin4Life has to be looking at this lease on life and going, hey, maybe this is my time. This is our time.
Advantage Ballin. He's going to come and try and take this fight to VEDMEDIK. Dodges the rocket, misses the pincer, but still such a healthy stack. VEDMEDIK, the one on the backseat right now, and needs to get something done. YA won't be there for him. Mega Health won't be there for him. He's going to back all the way to red, but I think Ballin has an idea.
Well, if he doesn't have an idea, he has a raging clue at least about VEDMEDIK sitting on this rail. Who had a rocket launcher out, he must have thought that Ballin was coming out low. So this fight looking at red, they've got to both be looking at it, right? Right? No? VEDMEDIK isn't even there. He's taken away yellow instead. Which means he won't be at Mega just yet. Might be over the top. But yeah, he's going to hear you.
VEDMEDIK currently on red. It's on red.
Oh, he's rotated the other way. Okay. Yeah. It's the thing about 3 maps. You go left, they go right, and or you know, you both go right, and nothing happens.
Ballin4Life coming into the red now. VEDMEDIK's actually just sitting on the point. 100 stack the advantage for Ballin, but that's quickly going to dissipate with pincers like that. The shaft as well. Pretty consistently better for VEDMEDIK in these fights. He can take a disadvantaged fight, but not too disadvantaged.
I mean, getting some high ground would indeed help here.
Oh.
His little footsies are going to be sticking out even as he loses sight of VEDMEDIK. Back through the teleporter. I don't know if I like it. Next rail is going to be absolutely determinant. But Ballin4Life, he's He's throwing these rockets down with 61 HP. He is peaking so hard. Is this necessary? He doesn't need to be doing this. It's 20 seconds to golden frag time for Ballin4Life. He has to realize how vital that is and how precious life is. You can't just throw it away.
He's going to get the mega health. Red goes the way of VEDMEDIK. They're going to be pretty much opposite. 200, 100 versus 100, 200. Which means YA can be used by Ballin. It can't by Ved.
Golden frag.
But they're going to be fighting over this red. Golden frag activated. Ballin4Life with a chance to take us to a 4th map.
And Ballin is 150, 150. VEDMEDIK also has a stack, so I guess it doesn't matter. What does matter is positioning, audio cues, and hitting
Mega
the guy.
health.
Yeah, Mega's going to be a
Mega
big deal.
health.
But how quickly it gets whittled away as Ballin back through this teleporter is being chased, being caught from the side by VEDMEDIK, hitting rail after rail. Here comes the shaft. Direct rockets. Oh! With the mid-air. VEDMEDIK pulls it out of nowhere. He's looking for the recovery. He's looking for a red armor. This ties it back up. Next frag wins the map and potentially the series for VEDMEDIK. He's got plenty of armor.
Potentially the tournament for VEDMEDIK. 80 damage. Pincer gets caught.
Time to leave.
Mega for VEDMEDIK. Ballin4Life waiting on the red right now. Hatching an egg, as we say. Blue for VEDMEDIK now going to come through the telly with a vengeance. Shaft out. Red needs to be picked up. Ballin. Oh, so low. Finish it. There it is. 3-0. VEDMEDIK wins. Perfect tournament from him. Not a map dropped all day long.
But how close that was. How close that... Ballin says he didn't mean to jump. I wish he would step back from that ledge, my friend. He could cut ties with all the lies that he's been living with. But VEDMEDIK, I mean, he had the opportunity, you know, mid-air shot, Cirque du Soleil, let's do it up. And he did it. That was an absolutely sick frag. And I'm glad we got to see it. And I'm glad you got to see it after a little bit of waiting.
You are not wrong.
What time is it there, GMT?
It is 2:20 in the morning.
All right. Not bad, not bad. You will get your revenge.
Not bad.
But VEDMEDIK, well, somebody's going to have to get revenge on him. He has taken the title, taken the winnings, and Ballin4Life, a very, very solid 2nd place. Nobody took a map off of VEDMEDIK, but Ballin made it as
he got a golden frag. That's not bad.
As my favorite condiments would say, he made it a hair's length from winning. So, that is the cup. That is Juked.gg. That is going to be one solid weekend of Diabotical. One of many, as official coverage is going to continue next week on the Diabotical stream. And event after event after event is going to pile on here. No breaks on the train.